or 4, 6, 2. On the 3.
On the 3.
2, 4. Kick 2.
Okay.
No. Stop. Just give me the 6. On the 3. On the 3.
Hello, adventurer. So on today's episode, we're going to talk about Instagram a little bit more and what buttons we use on Instagram to follow other people's adventures and invite them into our adventures. And in today's episode, we have spent all of our budget on special effects. Followers are people who are following me, but following are people that I am following. So if I go through here, I can see anybody that is following me. And sometimes I'll go through and skim through this to see if there's anybody that maybe I've missed that is following me. And again, with who I'm following, I can go through and see that list as well. So when you're looking at those two ratios, I keep them pretty in balance because for every person that's following my adventure, it's only right to be following their adventure because we're all in this big adventure together. So when I see that somebody is following a ton of people and not a lot of people are following them back, I'm going to say, hey, there's something wrong here. That this person, are they spamming? And so when I look at that, sometimes I'll say, maybe I don't want to follow that person. But the same thing happens is that what about a ton of people are following you and you're not following a lot of people? What that says to me is that person's kind of a snob. That person doesn't care about other people. They just care about themselves. So over time, right, you don't have to do anything drastic. It's like, you need to start all over. No. Wherever you are, that's where you are. We're just going to make improvements. Up here, that gear button, that gets into some of our settings. Find people to follow. Really important here. I want to show you two things. The first is connect to Facebook. So what it's going to go through is it's going to connect my account to my Facebook, and now it says that I have 3,968 friends on Instagram and follow all. Do not click it. Stop it. Get your finger away. Stop it. Do not click it. Do not click that button. This is where I can see, here are people that are on Facebook that I might not be following. Go through, select some, interact, see who follows you back. That adds some more. And maybe every couple of days, go back and add a few more. Now, if I go back, this is another one, is connect to contacts. So I have to allow access here. And now what it's going to do is it's reading my contacts. And it says, hey, based upon either the email address or the cell phone number that you have in your contact list, here are people. Again, follow all. Do not hit follow all. It is not thoughtful. I can go through here and see, here are some of the people that I have in my address book that I am met. Many times I'll go through and look at the profile of the person just to make sure that maybe it's not a spam account or somehow that I know them. So, for example, if I was looking at Jeremiah, I can even see who liked his photos, because this is sometimes a good way to find somebody to meet and say, okay, that guy sounds familiar. How do I know him? Oh, yeah, they're both in a band together. He has adventure in the title, so I can just follow him right there. One thing that Instagram will do right now is it actually give you additional suggestions. So there you have it. When you follow somebody, you're saying, hey, your adventure is important to me, but they also get an invitation and a notification to follow your adventure. But don't feel bad. Not everybody's going to follow you right back right away, and that's okay, because they're not learning what all these things mean like you. But don't over-follow people. It kind of looks like you're desperate. You want to keep those ratios pretty close together. A lot of times, if you have a lot of followers, but you're not following a lot of people, I probably am not going to follow you because I don't want to follow somebody's TV station. What I want to do is I'm saying, hey, I want to be your friend. I want to follow your adventure, inviting you to follow mine. So what I need you to do is if you haven't already connected your Facebook account and your contact to your Instagram account, go through and do that. But remember, just doing it one time isn't enough because you've added new people to your phone and your contacts. You've added new people to Facebook. They now have an Instagram account and they didn't have it before. So you want to regularly look through that. Invite them into your adventure by following their adventure because your adventure begins right now.